Folks, welcome. Beth over there. It was going to be Jennifer too, but Jennifer's not feeling well, so put Jennifer on your prayer list. She has this time
Yeah,
of year her share of headaches and other things related to her. Yeah,
allergies, not good.
right. So she's struggling, so she had to bow out at the last minute, which is too bad because we haven't
Yes.
talked to Jennifer. There's Jennifer. Connecticut weather has me a headache. Yeah, see. So Jennifer's with us, but not with us. So, um, but yeah, haven't talked to Jennifer in ages.
I know. It's got to see what that woman's up to.
Yeah.
Although she has been posting a couple of times on
Yep. She's up to a
Facebook.
thousand things. You can know that for sure.
Yes.
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 All right. Um, first thing up here, Inez. Okay, Inez, you sent me that little video with the scissors in the holders and those beautiful wood holders. Number one, I want those, but I just enjoyed them for what they were. Was I supposed to get something else out of it? If not, then I enjoyed them. Thank you. If not, and if you know who makes those scissor holders, who I'd like to talk to them. That's some beautiful woodwork.
Mm.
Yep. So, and that's of course talking to Inez, and no one else knows what we're talking about. So, sorry.
It's all right.
Sunday's guest, Beth and I were just talking before we came on the air here. Marguerite Hogue of the Assembler is going to be our guest. Did we have fun with her or what?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. That cost us
yeah,
money.
that did. It cost. Yeah, that cost us money. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was an
There,
expensive talk. So
there, yeah.
yeah.
This little small stack of charts in front of each of us as a
Yes.
result of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
charts.
She was
Well,
fun though.
yeah. So that's Sunday. You don't want to miss that because that's well, we'll talk about, but that's samplers at a different level from the usual Bristol stuff. We've talked about it before, but hearing Marguerite talk about it is really cool. Now, uh, I better get the drawing out of the way first here. So bear with me. Beth and I were talking, and I didn't properly set myself up here. And my engineer is not working tonight. Oh, we don't have an
Mm.
engineer.
That's right. That's
No,
right. No, Vana on the side to come out with the charts
no, no.
like on Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, yeah. We need a Vanna White. That's what we need. Yeah,
That's it. Vanna White.
Vanna White. Yep. Okay, so tonight we have two kits from Krista West at Avlea Folk Embroidery.
Mm.
Two kits. So this one is the Cypress and Hollyhock kit. Now these are the full kits. So threads, cloth, charts, um, needle, the whole shooting match. I'll rattle there. I'll rattle so you know that I actually have the kits right here. So this is the Cypress and Hollyhock design, and of course, a lot of what Krista does is functional stuff. So you make this and then you use it. You're supposed to use this stuff. So that's one kit, and then the other one is Peloponnesian poppies.
Oh, that one's so pretty.
Yeah, and there's a detail of the design. And of course, the beautiful thing with these is it repeats. So once you've done one of those pots of poppies, you don't really need the chart. So you can just go to town. So
Right.
Peloponnesian poppies and cypress and hollyhock are the two kits today from Krista West at Avlea Folk Embroidery. Um, yes, Inez, please send me his information, please, please, please. Beautiful work, and that's a nice gift to get. So here's the kits in Krista West's uh,
Cellophane, it feels looks like, right? Little
yeah,
packets.
cellophane, environmentally whatever. So that's the two kits. So if there's anybody new out there, the way we work the drawings is just for the people who are participating in the live show, and you send an email anytime during the show to Gary at We Talk Fiber there, right under best left ear. GaryWeTalkFiber.com, and in the subject line you put the word Avlea. Don't put anything else, just Avlea. And in the body of the email you put your name and address, and you send that in during the show. And then at the end of the show, I will draw for the two winners, and then we'll send them to you. So do that right away so you don't forget if you're interested. You don't have to enter, but they are full blown kits from Avlea and their beautiful designs. So why not enter?
Right,
Um,
right,
yeah,
right.
come on,
And her
they're
kits
free.
are nice because I even made a mistake and had to do a ton of ripping, and I don't think I'm going to run out of threads.
No,
No.
oh,
So she sends you lots,
that
which
speaks
is
well.
nice.
That speaks
Yes.
well. Yeah.
And I ripped almost half of what put in
Whoa.
out. So,
And
yeah.
whoa. See, that's excellent.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Okay. Because that's always the thing with kits. Is
Right.
always, am I going to have to scrimp thread? So,
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
all right. So enter, do it now so you don't forget. I'll remind you at the end of the show, but I'm not going to, I'll just leave it up here. But please don't put anything else in the subject line, just Avlea, because as I've said 1,000 times, it goes into the main inbox on my machine if you put something else in there. And then, yeah, Margie even commented the other day, "You have so many emails." Yeah, I know. It's my life. Um, so there we have that. That's the deal there for the drawing. So you got the drawing out of the way, and then we'll get those off to you. Now, the other thing that's below that about Queenstown samplers, we'll get to that in a minute, because I want to talk about if you've been around a little bit, you know that I bought one and then two and then three vintage sewing machines, Singer sewing machines. I have three now. The first
3. I
one,
thought you had supposed to only have 2.
I said I would sell one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's good. That's
I,
good.
I won't keep more than two. I'm going to sell one.
Okay. Selling
Okay.
one. The plan.
Uh, so anyway, uh, stop it. Stop it.
Sorry.
Uh, um, if you are a person who has an old sewing machine, like one of those treadle machines or an old Singer, one of those big cast iron black ones or something, send me a photo because I'd like to do a video of people in the audience and the machines that they have. So send me a photo. Like last time I talked about um, Sharon Bruce in Ireland has a Singer with a hand crank. It's not electric. I don't know why I had to show you hand cranking like you couldn't imagine that, but I'm showing you hand cranking.
Yeah,
And
because we
that's
need
how,
to see it.
right, and that's how
Yeah.
she sews though. In this day of all electronics, she still sews with a hand cranked old Singer sewing machine. How cool is that?
Cool. That
Yeah.
is cool.
So
Yeah.
one I got from Sophie Metris, who is in Canada, and she sent these pictures. Her mom
Ooh.
had a PAFF, PAF 130 sewing machine. I think that's German. So she sent me a picture. These pictures are really small, so um, I can't really make it much bigger. It'll just come all apart. But this is her mother's sewing machine. Uh, so her mom had a PAF 130 sewing machine. I now endeavor to restore and repair it. As a young girl, I would sew along with her on my small plastic sewing machine, sewing clothes for my dolls. But we also had a children's Singer sewing machine. I managed a few years ago to find needles for it. It works fine. Don't know what happened to the plastic one. Probably broke. So here's her mom's PAF. And then here's the children's sewing machine. Now, if I know what little I've learned about sewing machines, I think these did a chain stitch because if they didn't have a bobbin below, the originals did a chain stitch, and that's how it's sewed. And
Cool.
I don't think there's a bobbin in here. Um, so yeah, it was a chain stitch kind of thing. So that's the children's sewing machine that she has, um, that Sophie Metris has. And then here's the cool part. Here's her mom and Sophie
Oh, how
sewing.
sweet. How
Check that
sweet.
out. See the little plastic sewing machines? She's
Yes. And making little doll clothes.
yes. See, this is why if you have them, send them, and if there's stories behind them, tell them to me, because that's so cool. Look at that. I mean, what a memory, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so cool. So if you have them,
Nooper says you need a featherweight to
yeah,
add to your collection.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, Nooper. I know. Yeah, I'm not picking up featherweights for 25 and $30 like I got those two that I have now. Those featherweights are expensive. But good suggestion, Nooper. Thank you. Yeah, they're pricey. Um, yeah. So anyway, if you have them, have send me a photo because I would like to do a little video and just talk about people in the audience and what their machines are. Even if you don't use it, doesn't matter if you use it or not. But if you just have it, because something cool like this, what a
Right.
special picture to have.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So that's pretty neat. So send them. I'd like to have them because I do want to do a video. So that
Yeah.
was pretty neat.
I love it.
So thanks to Sophie for sending that. Very cool and a very cool story. Um, Now the other thing that we remind you of down below the drawing thing. Remember now, Barbara Hudson was with us a couple weeks ago, and all the way through April 30 now, you get 10% off at Sassy Jack's all of the Queenstown charts. So any of the Queenstown charts, and I'm sure Kim has the full line of them, you get 10% off the chart or the kit, either one. If you're going to order a kit, just order the chart at Sassy Jack's, and in the comment section, just put that you want a kit, and then Kim will call you. You'll want to leave your phone number. Kim will call you
Yes.
because that'll be the next thing. Oh, I didn't leave my phone number. Um,
Right. Right.
and then she will call you and arrange for what you want, whether you want Ada, linen, blah, 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 blah. So that's through April 30. You can do that. So 10% off charts and kits. That's just Queenstown, not everything. Just Queenstown sampler designs, the Barbara Hudson charts. So take advantage of that. And then also remember that you get $5 off virtual lectures for
Oh,
EGA. You have to be an EGA member, but why aren't you?
yes.
Yeah,
You should
uh,
be.
yeah. So you get $5 off, and so that would allow you to sign up for the Sally Maver April 16 thing because I just
Mm.
signed up today, so you can still sign up. There's like 300 slots left for Sally Maver, and you want to look up Sally Maver. If you wonder
She's
who Sally
interesting.
Maver is, look up Sally Maver, Mavor, because that is some of the coolest stuff you'll ever see. Yep. And I
Hmm.
tried twice now to get her to do a show with us, and she's too busy or traveling or something. I'll try again, but
Right.
I'm not gonna get in the way of this thing. So anyway, you can sign up and you can and use Fiber Talk and the number five, and you get that's a free lecture.
Hmm.
Or you can
And
go ahead.
you can listen to the virtual one that Kathy Andrews just did,
Right.
which was excellent. I couldn't listen on the day that she had it, so I finally went and downloaded it, and you just put it in, and it's an hour and a half long
Yeah.
lecture. It's excellent,
I haven't seen
an
it. Yeah.
excellent. Oh yes, definitely worth listening to.
Right.
Definitely
So
worth it.
yeah, so $5. They're charging $5, and that's just a function of economics. They were limited last year to what 100 people was it?
Right, right,
And so it was a lottery, and you couldn't get in, and it was free, but you really couldn't get in, so it was pointless. Now they've made it so everybody can get in. I mean, April 16th, so that's this weekend. Sally Maver, and there's still 300 slots left for $5 to hear Sally Maver talk about her work. Pay it.
right,
But you got to be a
right,
member. Come on, be a member.
right, right. Yeah.
Oh, cool thing I don't know if it's cool or not. I did not log in when I signed up for that. I did not log in to the EGA site, egausa.org. And this was good. I'll give them credit. So I put in for the virtual lecture the $5, and then it said this requires you to be a member. We're also adding a member at large
Yes.
membership fee.
Mm-hmm.
which was 55, I think, or something like that. It's like conveniently adding to your
Right.
order the thing, and then I signed in and logged in, and then it was just $5.
Yes.
But join EGA. They have so many cool things going on, and this is one of them. And Sally Maver, I'm telling you, wow,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're always talking about learning things. So any of their group correspondence classes, I've always learned something when, just
Yeah.
feel like, no matter what, you're just learning. It's a
Yep.
lot of fun.
Yep. So do that. Join EGA. You won't regret that. Mention Fiber Talk if you do it. It helps. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, Sally Maver. So that gets that free, or you get $5 off of a recorded one. So, but act quickly. It's just through the end of this month. Um, Nooper. Okay, Nooper's grandmother's singer treadle. Okay, still in working order and being used. Okay, Nooper, please send a photo and tell about learning to sew on that. Because one of the
Mm-hmm.
three that I bought is actually a treadle machine, and I'm looking now for the all the iron work and the cabinet to put it on because it didn't come with that.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
sometimes they have those in fact, I thought I saw one at the local Habitat for Humanity, just the cabinet.
oh yeah.
That was a while back. And you weren't
Oh,
into sewing machines at
oh, okay.
that point in time.
Then I didn't care.
Yeah, right, right,
I
right.
do now. I do now.
You do now. So I'll look. I'll keep my
Okay.
eyes
All
open.
right. But it's got to be the singer. There's some out there that don't have anything. It's got to in the foot plate. It's
Mm-hmm.
got to say singer.
Oh, okay.
Because you know,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Nooper, fire off a photo, please. Um, there, Susan Hennig signed up for Sunday's lecture with EGA for free. Yep, Fiber Talk 5. It works. It's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
So sign up there. Um, oh, Sophie's with us tonight. See, Sophie, thanks so much for sending that. That one
Yes.
picture, I've showed that to probably 10 people now because it's just such a cool thing. You sitting there with your mom sewing in the same room. It's so cool. Yeah.
My mom
Memories.
didn't have the patience to do that.
No? No?
She was like, no. She tried. That
Yeah?
didn't last too long. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Gave it an honest effort.
Yes. Yeah.
Noopers is in India. Yes, please motivate your family.
Mm-hmm.
Nooper, bug them.
Yes. We want to
Yes,
see.
we do. And somebody said it's FAF. It's not PAF, it's FAF. So that PFAFF.
Mm.
So it's FAF sewing machine. I think that's German, but I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's old. Um,
It's cool.
yeah. So all right. So Queenstown sampler. I'll leave that up there. Take advantage of that. And if you missed 2 weeks ago with Barbara, go back and look at that because she really had some amazing stuff. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then speaking of
Mm-hmm.
lectures now, I did not sign up again for the Tudor Rose Guild, but you did renew. I did
Yes.
not renew, and you just had a really good. That's a good group too, right?
Right. And they had a lecture, and I can't think of her name. Someone remind me online. And she was talking about Mexican samplers. And a bunch of people saw that they were doing a lecture on Mexican samplers, and there's not a lot of information on them. So people joined the guild to hear this lecture. And
Oh,
she was fantastic. And I think she's going to be lecturing for EGA in um, September, October.
okay,
So, but it was interesting, just all the history, and she broke it into different eras that you can divide them into the Mexican samplers, and it was just fascinating. It's just a fascinating
yeah,
lecture. But again, the Tudor Rose Guild, Sampler Guild, I think they're having Cece. What's her? She does Scottish samplers. I can't think of her designer name, but
oh
anyway, they're
yes,
going to have her later doing lectures. And I think there's other guilds that do that. Just EGA guilds, sampler guilds. So
yeah,
ask around. Find it's
yeah.
fun. I like listening to lectures. I'm a kind of history. Sit there and stitch and learn stuff. I'm all for it.
You never know when you're going to learn something. You just
Right.
never know.
Oh, Lynn Anderson. Thank you, Rebecca.
Oh, there we go. Yes,
Yeah, she was
Rebecca.
good. She was really
Let's see
good.
what else we got here. Oh, Martha, send a picture of your mother's featherweight, and if you ever want to get rid of that, as long as you don't charge me an arm and a leg, let me know. It'll go to a good home. Trust me, mine. That's the good home it'll go to.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. And Mark is okay with that.
Well, stop it. Now, see, you're
Oh,
just stirring
sorry.
up trouble. You're just,
Sorry,
I don't know if
sorry,
she's watching.
sorry.
You're just stirring up trouble.
I didn't say a word. Didn't say a word.
Stop it. Just
Didn't say a
stop
word.
it. You're just
Sorry.
causing trouble. Jan says, I had an old machine with all the beautiful decals and a curved wood base. Kids clothes with it. Later got moved to the garage. Oh,
That's terrible.
jeez. I read a thing today. This is not a Singer sewing machine show, but in one of the Facebook forums, somebody said that an elderly couple came in one day to wherever shop she was, and they had a Singer sewing machine, and they made them with mother of pearl inlays in them. And the couple came in and asked about it, and she contacted the people at Singer, and they said, "Oh, this is now the third one that we know of that it still exists, the third one
Wow.
in the world." Okay, and she said they came back a few weeks later, or months, or sometime later, and she asked how the machine was, and they said, "Well, we had to move, and we had to move rather quickly, so it went to the dump." One of three in the world. They threw it in the
Terrible.
trash. That's what's so cool about these things. It's history. Oh, but
Hmm.
I read that, and several of the comments like, oh, God, what a loss, what a loss.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
yep.
It just
Oh,
happens. Yeah.
mid-century Singer, turquoise and white. Please send photos, folks. What is
Oh,
EGA and how do I join? EGA. Oh, Rick Stitches. Oh, Rick.
let us enable you.
A timeout while we help Rick spend his money.
Oh,
EGAUSA.org is an organization, the Embroiderers Guild of America, and the first thing you want to keep in mind is it is not just for embroiderers. It's embroidery in the broader definition of needle and thread on ground cloth.
right.
Right. So cross stitch, needlepoint, embroidery, black stitch, or, white work, black work, gold work, all of it, all of it. Just first go to egausa.org when you have a couple of hours and go to the
Hmm.
gallery, and then you'll know what EGA is, and you will join.
Right. Right.
Yes.
They offer a lot of classes. They have free projects on there, so tons of them, and they call them petite projects. A lot of the guilds, if you're a member of a guild, we use them a lot to do programs. We're doing what's in the other room, a group correspondence course called Shimmering Dreams, which is a needlepoint piece on Congress cloth. Um, I thought, okay, yeah, I've done this stuff before. I'm just going to join the guild and do it. It's a cool piece. Well, I'm learning. I'm learning so much just doing this needlepoint piece. So yeah,
Yeah, your
done
your guild makes use
light
of,
work.
of their stuff. You guys use them
Hmm.
a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, right. They actually have study boxes. They have a lending library that if you contact them, you can borrow like books, out of print books.
Yep.
They have a Don't they have a gallery you can go visit in Louisville?
I believe they do. Yep.
I
So a
think
museum
so.
type thing. Yep. I believe you're right.
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. You can be, and there's local guilds and there's regional organizations, and then you can be a member at large. That's what I am, as a member at large. So you're not attached to any guild. You're just a member,
Right.
and so you have all the benefits. That works for me. Though I think I am going to join the local guild. I just got to act on it because they seem like a really nice group of ladies. Um, and I can say
Yeah,
that
there's
ladies because it's always just me. It's just.
Well, and the other thing is there are a few men. They're not that many. They're probably just a handful. But if you're a member at large, let's say there's you don't have time to attend a meeting, you can join things that are happening in your region. So the region seminar, let's say someone's offering a group correspondence course and you would like to join, you find out about it, you can contact that guild and see if you can sign up for it too. Actually, if a, you really want to learn how to do something, they have independent correspondence courses. So let's say you want to learn how to do gold work or black work. I actually did the black work one years ago.
Yeah.
And they're excellent. And then you just do it on your own. You just work through the class. They have master craftsman classes,
Craftsman, I believe it
courses.
is. Yeah.
Master craftsman, yeah.
Yeah.
So those are excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, that's the thing. There's so much. There's something for everyone, literally.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And the lectures are great. The national seminar, we did that a couple years ago in Chicago. That was
That was fun.
tremendous. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yes,
Mm-hmm.
join. Mention Fiber Talk when you join, though, please.
Yes.
Let's see. Candy's in the Austin, Texas Guild. Let's see where enable. Rick says enable me. Yeah, just join. Just join. Trust
Right.
me.
Right.
A couple hours in that gallery and you will be
Mm-hmm.
hooked anyway. Yep. Um, yes, Tudor Rose Guild. Their stuff is all online, so you can enjoy that. That's why I joined. I didn't renew.
All right.
Oh, the first slant needle. Yeah, come on, pictures, folks.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Send Gary photos.
yeah.
Sorry
Oh,
about.
oh, teal. Oh, teal. You're in rich. Oh, that fire. That looked nasty,
Oh, that's terrible.
man. And they said it was not smoke you want to breathe.
Mm-mm.
It's not Louisville. It's Louisville. Louisville. I think you have to practice
Louisville.
that. Louisville.
Yeah, I say it wrong. I
Yeah.
got in trouble while we were on vacation.
Yeah. Louisville. Right.
Louisville. I can't do it. I'm not from the South.
You're too Midwestern now.
I am. I am. It's sad, but true.
Oh, Brenda sent a picture of 58 featherweight. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, same address right there under best left ear. Gary at
Mm-hmm.
WeTalkFiber.com will get it to me. Yeah, send those pictures, please. Yep,
Yeah.
cool stuff. So, okay, so Rick's going to join EGA. So we got one more. We hooked one. Okay.
Excellent.
Let's see what else we got on this little list. Oh, last Sunday's show, Dawn Cook, Ronigan. Get yours. Look at Bess with all. Move it to the right a little bit. Look at all that. Look at all this.
They were laughing. I took it to my guild meeting, and they were like, "Beth, why do you have all this post-it notes?" Well, because it was. I wanted to look at them again, and we were talking about it. And I mean, how can you not? I'm just going to show this one. Look at
Right.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
All sorts. I
Yeah.
said, "Aren't these neat?" Yeah, I think someone decided they needed to buy one after they saw mine.
Yep. That was best show prep and research right there.
Yes. Yes.
But
Yes.
yeah, so get this book.
Mm-hmm.
Get this book. You will really enjoy it. It's very good. And she talks about in the podcast on the front cover is the fronts of these, and then on the back cover is the back sides of all of
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
That was pretty. I thought that was pretty cool.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. They're just beautiful. They're just beautiful. And then you can get them. Kim has them at Sassy Jack's
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
and other places. I think but not on Amazon. Someone was looking at Amazon, and
Nope.
they're
Not on Amazon. Mm-mm.
not on Amazon.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Not on
Yeah.
Amazon. And then this is her first book. We did a show with her about this one too.
Yes. Yeah.
And the two of them together
Mm-hmm.
is some wonderful reading. Yeah, because this is you know all this
Right.
historic stuff. She calls herself collector with a needle. Well, she is.
She is. She's a collector. She's definitely a collector.
Pin storage. Yeah, look at all these
Yeah, and she does. She gives an excellent lecture. I heard her. Okay, we've talked to her, but she gives lectures also. I think Tudor Roseville had her give a lecture on pinballs.
What?
On pinballs.
Like Pinball
They're
Wizard?
no,
Oh,
they're in your book.
in which book?
That the
The
antique
antique one?
tools. I think if you look up pinballs, I think that's what they're called. Pinballs. They used to, because pins were expensive, so they made these little cloth. You can make reproductions of them too.
You speak the truth.
Yes.
Right there.
See? See? I'm not losing my mind.
Not yet. Nope, we're proud of you. Pinballs. Okay. See? Oh, look
Oh,
at
and
this.
teal.
Look at this. See?
Oh, cool.
Decorator pinballs.
Yeah. That lecture is excellent. If you
Yeah.
have a chance to hear it, yeah.
You put Elton John on Pinball Wizard and you just have
Yeah,
at it.
and that's it. Oh, I'm glad, Teal, you're signed up for the Sally Maver lecture.
Yeah, who didn't? Pinball. Holy smokes. Yeah, I could play. I could play. Yep. I'm with you, Josie. Go to an arcade and just throw quarters in until you can't move your fingers anymore. That's right. Oh, she gave that lecture at the Tudor Rose last year.
Yes,
Oh, the Tamari Queen chimes in.
yes, they do. But
But they're
they're
small.
they're small.
Jennifer
And
has
after the lecture,
Jennifer has a
I
Tamari.
went on a little look for patterns. I refrained, but I came really close because like the really nice ones have like they're silver, like a silver band, so they could hang them on a chatelaine.
Oh,
I refrained.
good move. Way to show restraint.
Yes, for
Because that's so normal for you.
yes, for like
Yeah.
this long. Yeah,
Oh,
it's like yeah,
and speaking
you'll
of
never get that.
Dawn, she's going to do some. She's already released, I think, a couple of patterns for these sewing rolls, so you can actually buy the pattern and then make your own for
Hmm.
for the fun of it. So um,
Right.
yes, Jennifer, they look like little tamari balls.
Yeah, but would
Jennifer,
you stick pins in your tamari ball? I mean, like to hold, like if you're doing sewing,
I wouldn't.
hold pin. No, I wouldn't.
Not the ones she makes. No,
No, absolutely not.
nobody touches those. Get your hands off.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Uh, So Don Cook Ronigan, yeah, this I think you can get American Needlework tools on Amazon because she was working through an agency for that one, but this one you cannot. So just go to
Hmm.
Sassy Jack's. Kim has them at Sassy Jack's. Your local needlework store can get them, but we just know that Kim has them at Sassy Jack's. So you can just get both books at once, um, and then you get your kit for a Queenstown sampler, and you're set.
Yeah,
You
then
know,
you have something to do because
you're right.
how it works.
Yeah, boredom goes away. Yeah, that shipment shows up. Um, Print Designs has an out of print book. Can be knitted ones too. There you
Yes.
go.
All right. Yeah, pins for the placement and the guides of the stitching, but you don't leave those pins in. You take them out, right, Jennifer? When you make the tamari balls.
Right. She does.
Yes, she
Yeah.
does. I think so.
Yep.
I think so.
And next time Jennifer's on, Jennifer got a new stitching chair,
Mm,
which looks like a good napping chair to me, but I'd be asleep in 3 minutes. Yeah. But she got a nice
yeah.
chair. Yep.
Mm,
Beth and
good.
I are going to start Jane Turner from the
Because
Assembler.
we're
Oh, here.
bored.
Why am I
Nothing
showing
to
that
do.
when I Well, I have these are Deb Henderson's photos. I'm going to put Deb Henderson's photos up instead of us holding stuff up. So there's Deb Henderson's photo
Oh, yeah.
of Jane Turner. So Kim is sending my threads and linen shortly. She had to get threads from somebody else to fill out the lot. And then we're going to start this. So if anyone's interested in starting this um, with us, note that I'm saying starting.
Because
Okay?
we just do start alongs.
Right, start along. Um, but if you
Oh,
want to participate along with us, we're going to start this as soon as I get my stuff. Beth already has all her stuff. This is
and
Deb
I'm looking,
Henderson. Hmm?
yeah, and I'm looking at the thread, at the color of, I wonder if Deb changed the colors any, or if it's just the photo we have isn't as bright. I'm looking through my chart here.
Oops.
So look at the what I'm wondering about is her dress and compare it. Well, I'm gonna look at the picture she sent. No, it's all the same. Never mind.
Okay. So if you're interested in tackling this thing, now Marguerite Hogue, just fair warning, Marguerite Hogue describes this as recommended for very advanced stitchers, but we don't care about that part. We're just going for it.
No, that's right. Because ignorance is bliss.
Right. Just plow in and yeah. So if you're interested, you can
Yeah.
order that chart, Jane Turner 1668, from the Assembler, and then Kim can fix you up with a kit if you want
Mm-hmm.
to join us. So as soon as I get mine, we're gonna fire it up.
Right.
So yeah.
And I'm using just some. I think I'm using antique white linen that I had in my stash, some 40 count,
Okay.
and then I have from hand dyed fiber. Let's see. Let's pull this out.
Oh
What
yeah.
is that? This is mermaid blue, is what it's called, but you can't really see it. Look at the yellow though.
Oh yeah. This is hand dyed fiber.
And they're pretty solid. They're not. There's a couple of mermaid blues, different color shades. So let's look at what I'm looking for is the rose color, which this is. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of off. I think I might change some of the colors because I am me,
Yeah.
and make them a little brighter.
Actually, if you didn't change the colors, we'd have you checked for some kind of mental issue. So
Right, right, right.
right.
So, and she wondered. She was like, "Oh, do you have enough?" And I'm like, "Yes." So I think this pink is pretty
Oh yeah.
for some of the roses. Or here's a nice lighter one. Pull it out. I'll put the two of them together so you can see. So I'll probably play with the colors a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Can't,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a piece of paper. How can that be? With all this mess around me. Here.
Yeah, there we go.
Uh,
Yeah.
So I just think it'll be fun. Change it up a little bit.
Yep.
Because those little girls would have. They wouldn't have,
Sure.
like,
They
sure.
just used whatever, as long as
You're
it
right.
looked good. So
Whatever they like.
yeah. So there you go. Jane Turner, 1668. Join us for that. And based on the number of assembler charts Beth and I have acquired here in the last 3 weeks, there'll be more. Um,
Yes. Yeah. We just, we'll get one or two rows in and then say, oh, let's just start another one.
this got ridiculous. Whatever.
But these are challenging. They're not going to be
Yeah.
um, sit down and just sit and stitch it. It's not going to. We're going to have to do some brain, some thinking here.
Actual thought
I
process
think,
will have to occur.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. These are not because we got this one Marguerite Lecune.
oh yeah, that one.
Look at that.
Where's
Huh?
that one? No, that one's buried somewhere.
So that one, my
So I
favorite
knocked
though,
my stash.
after Jane Turner, my favorite here is the pineapple sampler.
That
That's,
pineapple one's nice.
yeah. So that's good.
Oh, Anna Marie, you want to know what brand my silks were? They're hand dyed fiber. Let's see. Let's put up. And I'm just pulling one out. She she kind of sells them off of Facebook. I think some stores are having them. I don't know if I can hold this up. Is it focusing? No.
No. Back up a little bit. No.
Got it upside down.
Still not focusing. It's focusing on you.
I can't get it
back
to.
up a little bit.
I can't even keep it in the camera.
There. It's working on it.
Hand dyed fibers. It's still not focusing.
Yeah.
So if you look up handdyedfibers.com, hand hyphenated fibers.com,
You'll get it.
you'll get it. You'll find it.
Did
And
they
they're
send it in
beautiful.
some fancy
So
little
look at
plastic box or what?
they don't come in a fancy box, but they come in these fancy little bobbins.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you had
Which
them in a box, and I thought, oh, you had a really classy looking box.
I do have a fancy box, but if I held that up, we'll have them all over the floor.
Oh, okay. Don't do that.
Here.
Oh my, look at you. That's for Jane Turner?
No,
Oh.
this is my
Oh,
collection.
this is your collection. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
enough. You'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Why did I not know that you would have 1,000 colors of hand-dyed silks?
Well, you
Why did
never
I not
know.
just make that assumption up front and move on with the day? Why?
That's right. Right. I mean, because when you want to change colors, you don't want to wait for your
Right.
thread to come in.
Right.
That's right.
I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. I just don't know
Yeah.
why I didn't just make that assumption right out of the gate. But no. I thought you had just what you needed for Jane Turner. No. Mm-mm.
No, I had to order some more. Okay, Susan S. I'm doing 40 count. Yes. I'm doing. I don't think there's any 1/1. I'm going to go over 2 with one thread. Um, let's go over the stitches that are in this baby. There's bullion, double rutting, couching. Okay, we can do that. Seed, chain, satin, Montenegrin.
Yes. Montenegrin.
Gonna,
Oh, here,
gonna kill me.
let me go get that book while you're doing that.
Trellis, spiral trellis, encroaching satin.
Because trellis isn't enough. You got to have a spiral trellis.
Yeah, that one's going to be fun. Detached buttonhole and marking cross, and then stem stitch. So I am a little worried about like the first row. When Gary comes back, maybe he'll show that row again that
Oh, I can
Deb
do that.
Henderson had. That row has a little bit of satin stitch in the leaves, so we're going to have to make really tiny. I will have to make really tiny satin stitch in those leaves, but I know I can. I mean, because think about it, those girls did it on fine linen too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
Someone
I
else had
think
a
I got
comment up here.
35 count. 35 or 6. Yeah. That band right there is beautiful enough to,
Right, that's just gorgeous with those
yeah.
blues and the peach and that. I can't wait to get to that second band with the satin stitch in those flower centers and that buttonhole,
Yeah.
detached buttonhole clothing she's got going on.
Oops. And this is all detached buttonhole here in the dress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the chart, it's just an outline of the lady. There's
Right.
no, there's no,
Nothing.
This is Deb Henderson sent these to us. She stitched this. Well, last time we talked about it, she sent these photos. This is Deb Henderson's um, Jane Turner.
And
Beautiful.
and and I might make some of those satin stitches like those circles to get them. I found to make those little tiny circles round, I generally have to pad them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this
Oh,
right here.
look at
Look
those
at
little
this.
creatures. Oh, that's the trellis stitch
Look
there.
at that, huh?
Oh yeah,
I mean, look at her stitching is gorgeous. Number one.
right.
I mean, let's just establish that right out of the gate.
Oh, I wonder what is that stitch on the right that she's got that tree on?
This here. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
we're gonna find out.
Do you have a chart handy?
Oh, if I can find where she put it. I don't think it's easy to read in the chart. You've got to read it in the directions. So I've got to find out what band it is.
Look at that dress. Man,
Isn't
it's
that
so cool.
gorgeous?
So cool.
Yeah, the Montenegrin book. Band 8.
Yeah, I did find it. I had it handy. This is if ever in a chart or project it says Montenegrin, this is the book you want to buy before you even start. Somebody said it's back ordered wherever they tried to order it. If you see Montenegrin stitch in a project, get this book before you even start because it will save you a lot of headache.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's really good and it shows you because Montenegrin straight is easy once you get the hang of it. It's when you have to turn corners, and there's an example of having to turn a corner. That's when things get ugly. To be able to come out of the corner and continue the pattern, things like this. This is where this book. You got to have this book.
Right, you do. If you're going to do Montenegrin, and I
Yeah.
have it, I think it's over somewhere else. Um,
And you know,
so,
one more thing.
yeah.
This book is spiral bound, and it's a good thing because you will wear it out, and you'll need it flat all the time. So, but get this book if you're going to do this stuff. Yeah.
And Nooper, I didn't even need to look up the thing. You said it was spiral trellis. Yeah, it's a trellis stitch over there on the trunk of the tree.
Oh, is that what
It's
that is?
trellis
Let me
stitch.
go back to
Yes,
that.
which is cool.
My engineer.
No, your engineer is getting lazy. Look at those birds. I didn't even notice the birds. Look
Yeah.
at what. Oh my.
So this is trellis here.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the others, in the center of the flower, I'm sure is spiral trellis, which because I
Yeah.
recognize that. Right.
Those are French knots there in the middle, right? Looks like it.
Right. Or bullion nuts.
Oh, it could be bullion. Yeah.
I love the bug too. Oh, look at that little bird
And a little
down
bird
there.
down here. So many cool things. This is just such a neat one. There's another
Yes.
bird there.
Yeah, even if you just did that center band
Yeah.
with the lady. Oh, and there's another little gray bird there.
Mm-hmm.
Keep us busy forever.
Why won't this pinch down? Come on.
Um,
Yeah.
actually, she said that, okay, so the trunk of the tree is filled with trellis, worked in one direction, Nooper. Yeah.
Victoria Marston, who realizes her tax refund is now gone. She had 21 years ago was this book, huh?
Yeah.
$28 Canadian. Yeah,
Fr-
this was
from Amy Minton.
36. This was
Hmm.
this was 36 when I bought it.
Right.
Yeah, not
And I
cheap,
don't,
but
worth every penny. Worth every penny. Yeah, so if you can't find it, yeah, I'd contact Amy on her site. If no one has it here, she might just be selling it directly. Oh, that's just such a pretty.
AmyMitten.com. 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 It says here it was first published in 2011. Maybe it's this spiral book that was first published in 2011. Because who said they had it 21 years ago?
Yeah, because she well,
Victoria.
that's the isn't that the it says it on the front. The I can't think of the word. It starts with an
Oh,
A.
it's exhumed. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
She's right.
exhumed
This
EAX.
is the
Yeah.
that's right. The exhumed. She's right then. So this is the redoing.
Hmm.
Is this one right here? Exhumed.
Exhumed, not yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So get this book.
Yeah, and Kathy, thanks for that piece of advice because I think I have stopped my Montenegrin stitch in the middle and been very sad.
Yeah. She's
Very
right.
sad.
She's right. Yep.
Yeah,
Ride
don't
it to the
stop.
end.
Just keep going.
Yep.
Just keep going.
She's
I remember telling my husband, I was like, I have to finish this row. Don't talk to me. I am stitching. I have to think. Keep
she's
going.
exactly right because that was the first time I did it. I stopped and yeah, try it again,
No,
buddy. Mm-hmm.
no. Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm. And I'm wondering too, with the 40 count on some of it, if I might pull some of the 103 or
Oh,
to do some of the stitches with, if because that's more of a cord and the silk is it's different. And just
mm-hmm.
so if I to do some of the buttonhole or maybe even some of the trellis,
Yeah.
see if that works a little better.
Now, do you have any 103 thread?
Maybe Kim has some. Maybe I need to order some.
Yeah, I think you need to order some more just in case.
Hmm. Just in case I don't have the right color.
Right. You never know. So just
That's
order some
right.
random colors. Yeah.
Yeah, just to add to my stash.
Tell Kim to just do a grab bag and send them to you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That and the Swatsurfine.
Yeah. Why not? Just a package. Do it by the pound. Say 2 pounds of silk mixed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Right, right.
I
Hmm.
don't. Yeah. Just grab them, throw them
Yeah.
on a scale. 2 pounds. Send them to me. Yeah.
All right. So now you're talking about silk. Have you tried the Swa Goblin yet?
No. I want
You
to.
need to.
Okay.
Yes, it's beautiful thread.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Amy has it in
Yeah.
stock for 38. So that's 38 Canadian. I don't know what that is US, but that's all right. That's all right. Yeah.
I think we're on the winning end right now on that one
Are
for a
we?
little bit.
It
Well, at least
really, yeah, it
it's a
seems
good book. It's
expensive.
worth it.
It seems expensive till you try and do the Montenegrin stitch, and then this will
Hmm.
be so dirt cheap you won't even care. Yep.
No, no, and it's a good investment if you're going to be doing that on if you like samplers because it comes up on samplers all the time.
Yep. So there we go. That's our, thus ends our enabling section. Well, actually, this whole show has been enabling, hasn't it? I think
Yeah,
so.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So there's that.
Uh,
So
yeah,
join us if you want. Get your stuff together, and
yeah.
we'll do a
Because
start along.
we're gonna start because we like starting projects.
Yep. Yep.
Finishing them totally different ball game.
It's how it goes. Yep. But I have a spare set of bars, so as soon as it shows up,
You
um,
do.
yep,
How's Sarah Parr going along?
she's sitting right over there. I've been cooking along on it. Hmm. Yep,
That's great.
cooking along. But it'll get set aside for Jane Turner, because why not?
Because you might finish a project when we can start a new one.
Can't do that. Mm-mm. You gotta start a new one. Yeah,
Let's
can't do
start a new
that.
one. Why
Yeah,
can't finish anything? That'd be crazy, crazy
it's
talk.
just not happening. Nope.
No,
So
no.
actually, I think what I'll do is I'll alternate between them. I've said that before. I never do it, so whatever. Um, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Check out the sampler if you really want um, some different samplers, different in a very positive way. You
Right,
will enjoy that. And then call Kim. She'll fix you up. Threads,
right,
cloth.
right,
Yep.
right. You might. I mean, that way you have something new to stitch
Yeah.
because we all need something new.
'Cause none of us has enough. Right.
Mm-mm.
It's all right, Margaret. 38 Canadian. We assume that. It's okay. Don't need to apologize. No need to
Oh,
apologize here. Mm-mm. Nooper's memory is still okay.
no.
All right, noted that.
Uh,
Hmm.
Good. That's good.
Just bug the people in India for pictures, Nooper. That's
Hmm.
that's your challenge of the week to get people in India.
Let us know how that turns out too,
Yeah,
because I'm curious. Yeah.
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 That's going to be it right there.
Right. Right.
We're cheering for you from here. Yes. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Did we miss anything here?
I didn't think so. I kind of went through. Oh,
Well, Vicky spent her tax refunds, so we know that.
and that's good. We're trying to help here. Yeah.
Tried to get
And
the book
Rebecca,
on Montenegrin last week. Could only find one for 148 bucks. No, 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 no,
no,
Kathy.
no, no.
No,
Mm-mm.
don't pay more than 40.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think Rebecca Peterson said, yeah, the hand dyed fiber silks. Yeah, you did help me, enable me a little bit more with those. I'd already been kind of enamored, but then you kind of just pushed me over the edge to order
That reminds me, I was
a
going to
few
write
more.
to them and see if they do a show. I have to do that.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Vicky Clayton.
That's who it is?
Yes. Vicky Clayton Silks. I actually did a needlepoint piece with her needlepoint silks a long time ago.
Okay, wait, you're confusing me. So Vicky Clayton Silks is the same as Hand Dyed Fibers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Handdyedfiber.com. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought those were two different things.
No, same thing.
Okay, well, let's see if she'll do it.
Yeah. Never know. I got to show you this because this is I'm on the struggle bus. This is an Avlea piece, and it's blue larkspur.
Oh, yeah.
I'm close to being done.
Look at you.
This is the piece that I had to rip, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't run out of threads yet. So, and I have plenty. So let's see. I mean, this I bought a skein, or I pulled this skein but there's plenty on here. That's the color I was afraid I was going to run out of because I've ripped the most.
You bought a skein. No, you went to the basement and got a skein.
Yes, that's what I did. I went and found my skeins.
You didn't buy a skein.
No, no.
So hold that up. Let's see that. Wait. Let me do all Beth here. Hang on, just a second.
Oh,
Oops, that's the wrong one.
no, that's all Carrie. Okay.
There, yeah. Show that thing. Wow,
So it's close, but
that's
not
nice.
quite. And if I would focus on it, it would be done.
Yeah,
But we're going to start something new, so why would I focus on this?
that's on Krista's cloth.
This is 30 count. I think it's some sort of legacy linen she can no longer get, and it's lovely, which
Mm,
is yeah, which is too bad
yeah.
that we can't get it anymore. But I have stitched something on her Greek cloth, whatever she
Yeah,
uses, and I
yeah.
love it, and it's nice too. I would have stitched on that, but she had this, and I thought, why not?
There you
Why
go.
not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Nooper wants to see your white work project. Is that in your handy?
Oh, which one? I don't have the 17th century. I think it's in the basement. It moved.
Oh, in the
But I do have
basement.
this one.
Oh, okay.
I have a
All Beth.
oh, Beth,
Holy
my Gay
smokes,
and
Beth.
Rogers.
Look at that.
Okay, so this band, I need to work something for it because this is the
Holy
one that Gayan had
smokes.
her initials in it, and I
Yeah.
didn't like that. Okay,
Wow.
this is a reticella band. This is some sort of drawn thread band. This needs to be reworked because I can't remember what's in there. And then this has got, I've got to cut these four, and then I'm done. I mean, because it's pretty much done. So I'm close.
Wow.
And
So in
this
those
is,
squares goes a reticella thingy?
yeah, so it's something, okay, so look, so can you see? So I finished three of these. And then in here are two different ones.
Wow. Bravo. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm
Move that move that
close.
move that center thing closer. Let me see.
Which one? I gotta move something here. So
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you do that.
that's all
Look at
right.
that. That's gorgeous.
So this is the red. This is going to be the. This is. I stopped because I had finished the doodle one, except for the reticella band that went in there, center, and I was like, oh, I can't do that. So I just put it away, and I think I put it away in 2019.
Yeah.
Then we did the 17th century, and I was like, I can do that. So
Yeah,
I
you
went and
were.
finished the doodle one, and that's why I've got to finish this one because it really is close. So I'm going to do some sort of Frisian white work because
Mm,
you and I are always talking. We have all these books,
right.
but why don't we use something from them?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to pull a pattern. None of them are exactly right, the right um, width. Some of them are high enough, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to adapt something
Yeah.
and put it in there.
Wow.
And then I'm going to cut and start wrapping bars.
Yeah, there's got to be so. That's Yvette Stanton's Frisian whitework, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So that in that center one, those left vertical bands. Actually, it's the top one, that little butterfly thing.
This,
Yeah. Wow. It's
yes,
beautiful.
that was fun.
You nailed it too, man.
It was a lot of fun. Um, and it made me. I remember when I did it, it made me extraordinarily nervous to do that section.
Yeah.
And but then once I started, it wasn't bad. It was like, and I don't know why I know why I stopped because I didn't think I could do it. I just didn't think I could do the center.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but yeah,
Now you can.
now I can. Now I'm no longer afraid. I'm just going to go for it.
Man, that is stunning stuff.
Yeah. And again, this is Gay Rogers drawn thread sampler. She when she sold, she had taught it, I think, at Callaway
Mm-hmm.
or at EGA National, and she did not want to just send out the charts to people because she didn't think her charts were good enough without an instructor. So she did it as a Shining Needle Society class,
Oh.
and so that's how I originally took it.
Mm-hmm.
And but her instructions are are perfect.
Of course they are.
They,
Of course.
you know, so if you happen to find a copy of this, I would highly. I'm not, even if I finish this, I'm not getting rid of it because the instructions are helpful.
Yeah.
I will refer to them again.
Well, something like that too. You can use any number of those elements a million
Hmm.
other places. So.
Yeah, just think if I did this section just as a little ornament.
Right. Right.
That's not. I mean, this is 30 count linen too,
Hmm.
so it's
30
not
count.
30 count.
Wow.
So it's
Wow.
not like we're doing this on ultra fine linen. And I used that was the other thing that was interesting. She had us use cotton embroider
Yeah.
for our thread. Oh, or you could use pearl cotton,
Mm-hmm.
and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thread and beautiful linen.
Cotton
Beautiful.
embroider. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that
So
is really stunning. Holy smokes.
yeah.
Let me see that bottom thing there. The bottom band.
Oh, that, yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
That is so much fun to do. Those wrapped bars.
Yeah.
Oh, the lizards, they're in the other room. Do you want me to go get the lizards?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
done
Sure.
too. All right, let me go grab the lizards.
But Nooper just wants to see all the things.
I know, Nooper, Nooper. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, the lizard thing that came out cool. What's it? It's Gay and Rogers Whitework Sampler, I think it's called. When Beth comes back, we'll get a for sure on that. But it's you're gonna have to buy it from someone else or hope it comes up in one of her sales because you can't just go to her site and do it because she doesn't do like that. She has sales, so watch for her sales. You might even write to GayanRogers.com and ask her if she would include in the next sale, and maybe you can talk her into that. I don't know. She usually has a plan for her sales, but you can try. What is it, Gan? It's the Whitework Sampler. Is that what it's called? Oh, wait.
I'm sorry.
Whitework Sampler. Is that what it's called?
Um, oh no, wait a second here. My headset on wrong. It's the Drawn Thread Sampler
Drawn Thread Sampler. Yeah.
by Gay Ann Rogers, and it's nearly impossible to find because
Yeah.
people who have it realize
Not giving
it's a
it
great
up.
resource. They're not giving it away.
Right.
Um,
Right. Yeah. So whoever that was, Drawn Thread Sampler. I lost track of who that was.
yeah.
Just write to GayanRogers.com. Just write to her and ask her if she might include that in the next sale, and
Mm-hmm.
she'll tell you yes or no.
Yeah. Okay. Which way's up? Let me
I
see.
don't know.
This way.
Okay, for those who don't know, this is a painted canvas that Beth just finished. Here,
Yes.
here, just a minute. Time is out on the field. Time is out on the field. I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way at the bottom. Hang on. We need full there. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So it's done. I need to take it to the framer.
Is it still going to a son?
Yes. Yes. Actually, I'm going to send this to ANG seminar to be judged.
Hmm.
I have friends who've said, just do it. Just,
Yep.
and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, I know my mistakes, but I'd still like to have it judged. And they said it's a fun piece.
Yeah.
So,
No, it worked out great. Really looks nice.
yeah. So
Yeah. Beautiful.
I've just got to go get it framed, and I'm still not sure. I think I'm gonna have to put a little mat, and then I just don't know frame. I've got to find a framer, get
Yeah.
it to a framer.
Yeah. A framer will make that thing sing. Yep.
Hmm. So it was fun. I mean, this is the largest painted canvas I've ever done. So
Yeah. And you painted the background in that center, right?
yes, because
Yeah.
it was white,
Yeah.
and that was just wrong. It couldn't be white. It had to be something else.
Yep.
And I'd already started stitching too, so I highly recommend painting before you start stitching.
Yeah, because that was.
You hold your breath and say, "Oh, I hope I don't have to rip any stitching out." Yeah, it was fun. It's fun. Yeah. Every now and then I look and I think, "Oh, I should have done this different. I should have used a different stitch here. Maybe I should rip it out and try." I'm like, "No, just leave it, Beth. Go. It's done. It's done." I have to take this stuff out here, over here. These little doodle things.
For a book for Sharon. Bear with me. Oh,
You're looking for a
microphone's over there.
book.
I'm looking for a book for Sharon. Hang on.
Okay. Pico for the hood. Actually, yes, I did woven. What are those called? Pico. Let's get it close. Maybe you guys can guess. So yeah, they're kind of. That was fun. Yeah, Gary was working on something,
Yeah.
but we did another start along.
What?
Your painted canvas.
Oh, yeah. It's sitting over there. I haven't worked on it. Yeah, the toucans. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Man,
that
it's
was a
beautiful.
woven pico. The woven pico stitch is what I ended up doing, and that was fun. I mean, I tried so many things. Night teal. Teal's leaving us, so
Teal's ditching us. Bye, Teal.
I guess
Oh,
maybe
my.
she
It's
has to
10 after
work.
already. How'd that
I
happen?
know. So get your stuff into Gary for the
Yeah.
Avlea charts.
So, Sharon, you want to learn white work.
Oh,
Yvette
yeah.
Stanton, Yvette Stanton, and I would recommend get her books. You can get any of her books; they're all superb. But this one right here, Early Style Hardanger, is a good one for white work. Um, it's her stuff is just exceptional. And so if you want to do it, just any Yvette Stanton book, but I would suggest you start with this one and then go from there because this will get all the
Hmm.
basics in for you of Hardanger, and so that'll give you a flavor of white work and whether you like it or not. And then you can go on to the Frisian one and the other books. But um, this is yeah, this one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I recommend that too.
yeah,
And so I happen to have her Frisian one right here because I'm using it for Gayan Rogers.
yeah. That's a good one too. Yep, all of her stuff is
Hmm.
good.
Yeah.
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 But the cool thing is when she does her stuff, she does it the way it was originally done. She does the research and gets back not some Americanized or Australianized thing, but she gets back to the origins of the stitches, which is why this is early style Hardanger. So you're going to get the original stuff, and she just
Hmm.
explains it so well. It's so clear.
Right.
Uh,
And the other thing that's good about her is if it's a she has right-handed and left-handed.
mm-hmm. Right.
So if you're a lefty, she has both right-handed and left-handed in here, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Yep. So
Ooh, I've
yeah.
never seen this stitch.
Uh oh. Squirrel.
Single feather stitch border. The border of two lines opposing a single feather stitch can be worked. Oh, I've got to learn how to do this. This stitch looks so cool.
Folks, Beth will be back with us in a few minutes.
Sorry.
Just let her go.
Just, oh,
She'll be
like you
back.
should look this one up. Look this one up.
Okay. I have to find
Single
my
feather
copy.
stitch border.
I have to find my copy. I couldn't find that. I was trying to. Let me see
This
it.
is, this is what it's called.
Oh, there's no
Uh,
example.
well, yeah, there is
Oh,
right
there.
there.
Okay. Okay.
But that's a pretty border stitch. I can see doing it as a raised because it looks like it's got a nice heft to it. It's a
Mm-hmm.
stitch I've never seen. I'm always curious about new stitches. Now we have to learn this one.
Okay. Well,
Ah,
there
stop
you go.
it.
All right, D. See ya. Back to boring cross stitch and EPP. I don't know what that means.
Ah,
More here, Newport chiming in with a couple other books. So there you go, Sharon.
yeah,
That'll
there.
get you started right there.
Mm-hmm,
Yep.
mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
big fan of Yvette Stanton and just the way she goes about things. She just is really exceptional at teaching you in a book how to execute these things. Uh,
Right,
Big
right.
fan.
And the stitch samples are excellent.
Yeah. Really
Great
good at it.
pictures, diagrams. Yep, excellent.
Yep. She's really good at it. Um, is this the one? No. I got to get
The right one.
because we got to go.
Yeah, English paper piecing. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Oh, we were gonna try to talk Gary into doing that.
Yeah, no, you're not. It's not
We have
happening.
3 sewing machines. I think you could, well, not,
It's not
well,
happening. I'm not. No. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay. No, it's not happening. We're not doing quilting. We're not doing quilting. No, and we're not doing paper piecing. No.
no, no.
D. Stop it. No. Stop it. No, it's not happening. All right, we got to go. Wow,
All
that
right.
went fast. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
send it if you haven't. Send in your email to get in the drawing for the Avlea kits. Thread, everything, cloth, the whole bit. 2 Avlea kits. Email to Gary at WeTalkFiber.com. Subject line, you put the word Avlea. In the main body, you put your address and name. I'm going to do the drawing here in about 3 minutes. So get it in if you haven't already. And send your photos of old sewing machines so that I can do a video with a whole bunch of them.
And send your leads for featherweights to Gary.
Yes, yes. And if you have one you'd like to sell me for a reasonable price, let's talk. Look at the whitework in the picture with the scissor hold. It was posted in one of your museum lace video. Whoa, Inez.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Okay, I'll look it up. All right, we're
All
out.
right.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Night.